We got another nice list. This one, according to Billboard, I'll move myself out of the way a little bit so you can see it a little better. The best rock lead singers of all time. This list really is not that bad, to be honest with you. Mick Jagger, number one, I totally agree with. I feel like I need to get fact-checked on this. Someone needs to do some research and help me out. In regards to one lead singer staying with the band for as long as he can, he might hold the record for 60 years with the Rolling Stones, all with the same frontman. They lost Brian Jones early. Charlie Watts passed away a couple years ago. They added Ronnie Wood. But as far as sticking with one lead guy to sing vocals, I think Mick Jagger might hold the record. He has to at this point. I got no issue with 2, 3, and 4. I love Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac, Freddie Mercury, Queen, Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin. It's going to end up getting some pushback a little bit because a lot of folks have Mercury as the best lead singer of all time. A lot of folks have Robert Plant as the best lead singer of all time. I want to know, where's Brian Johnson in this list from AC/DC? I can almost understand not having Bon Scott because he did not go on very long, unfortunately. But Brian Johnson from AC/DC, considering he's been there for 40 plus years now, one of the most distinct voices in music, I'm kind of surprised he didn't make this list. For as surprised as I was to see no Brian Johnson from AC/DC, no Ozzy Osbourne as well, is kind of surprising considering his impact, the godfather of heavy metal, whether it's with Black Sabbath or by himself. I feel like he definitely should have made this list. Jim Morrison, I can understand why he wouldn't, because he was very much like a Bon Scott, where their impact was tremendous, but they were gone so quick. I can almost understand Jim Morrison and Bon Scott, but no Brian Johnson and no Ozzy Osbourne, to me, kind of shocking. If I were to add 5 more slots to this list like I did with the guitarist video, I'd probably go in no order. Ozzy Osbourne, Jim Morrison, Brian Johnson from AC/DC, Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, forgotten about him, and Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. Like I said, largely this list is not that bad. I can see some pushback with rearranging some of the top 4. I do think Roger Daltrey should be a little bit higher, and then obviously the additions of the 5 that I mentioned if I were to expand it, but overall not a bad list.